Well, going to be a big night Saturday night at the Suburban Collection showplace in Novi. We are thrilled that Andy Lee will be back in Michigan fighting, and we've been following your career since 2006. And give us your thoughts on what we should expect this Saturday night.
Well, I'm fighting a real tough kid from Texas. His name's Alexis Camacho, and he always comes to fight, and so do I. So it should be a good night. There'll be no holding back.
How have you improved as a boxer throughout your career?
I've improved with every fight, I think. You know, I've had a lot of fights in a lot of different places and gained experience, and I've grown. And I think right now I'm at my peak physically, mentally. I'm, mature physically. I'm at the right age, and I think the next couple of years will be my best couple of years as a fighter.
Now, we've seen you toting around some belts, but you got the big belts that you're still chasing. Do you think that this is a year that you can get that done? And how might Saturday's fight help you in that regard?
This is the year for me. You know, 28 fights now as a professional, and I'm ranked in the top 10 across the board. So, I've been knocking at the door for a world title now for the last 6 months. So this is my year, and a win on Saturday will make me one step closer to that.
For people who may not have had the chance to see you fight in person, what type of boxer are you? What should they expect when they see you take the ring?
I'm a classical tall, stand-up tall boxer. I like to analyze my opponents and then break them down systematically, and when I get the chance, knock them out. You know, as a Kronk fighter, you always go for the knockouts. That's what we're known for, and that's what we pride ourselves in, is knocking people out.
This is a little repetitive because we talked about it Sunday night, but just what you've learned from Emmanuel and how the Kronk boxing culture has really helped you as you continue to develop as a boxer.
When I came to Detroit, I immersed myself in boxing and professional boxing here at the Kronk, and I really took to the Kronk style of fighting, and the mentality of the Kronk fighters, which is go in there, be aggressive, and look for the knockout. And it's not just about winning, it's about impressively winning and hopefully knocking your opponent out. And that's what Emmanuel teaches all these fighters, to be aggressive, good jab, good basics, and to be a good puncher.
All right, last one is just the motivation you must get when you are training and you see all the historical pictures on the wall and you know the legacy that remains in the gym.
Yeah, and not only that, they still come. Tommy Hearns comes to the gym, Milton McCrory comes to the gym, and all these guys are still coming down. And there's old guys like Lee Crenshaw and Floyd Logan who've been in the Kronk gym for years, and they come and they always give you a word of advice, and it's a great motivator. And, it's a good thrill for me, a young guy. I grew up reading about these guys and seeing them on TV, and here I am training with them. It's mind blowing. You
taken on a little bit of the personality of Detroit in your time here, you think?
Well, I think Irish people, and especially the Limerick people where I'm from, are very similar to Detroit people. It's blue-collar town, working class, and they let you know what they feel. And if they like you, they like you, and if they don't like you, they're not afraid to tell you either. So, when I came here, it was like being home away from home.